Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1971 Seattle Pilots What If Scenario. Today's matchup is between the Seattle Pilots and the Detroit Tigers at Tiger Stadium. On the mound for the Pilots today is Jerry Stephenson, whose record is 1-1 with a 4.58 ERA. And pitching for the Tigers is Gary Ignasiak, whose record is 1-2 with a 3.32 ERA. Okay, we're starting it off today by taking a quick look here at the standings. And we have 5 games to go in the month of April. And I happen to notice, maybe you did yesterday, I just noticed it today, that while we are in second place, we are 9 games back already. In fact, every team in our division is on the verge of being 10 or more games back. And it's not even the end of April yet. It's that old baseball adage that says you can't win the pennant in April, but you sure as hell can lose it. And that's what we are on the verge of doing. I mean, there's a long way to go in the season, but with Oakland being 19-3, and we're 10-12, you know, what glory is there in finishing in second place? I almost feel like we could start selling off some of our expiring contracts if anybody would take them, and we just go with the schlubs and the youngies, and maybe try to, you know, get a better draft pick for next year. I mean, it's so early to be thinking that, but we are almost double digits in games behind, and with our, you know, statistics for our team, I mean, we're below league average in batting average, in power. We are the second worst team. No, we are the worst team in the American League in ERA. I don't know. That would not make for a lot of good entertainment unless you're rooting for the other team. But we are we're in a tough spot, and I'm not really sure what to do about it. I mean, we could call up our young players, which we intend to do eventually. Like, I want to see Dave Parker in the majors. I think Greg Pryor would qualify as a player that we could call up right now. Get Rose Skidmore up. Maybe bring in Don Young. Those are not young players, but players we want to see what they're capable of. And we look at our pitchers, and we know Dennis Leonard and Dick Ruthven, who got September call-ups last year, you know, that they could maybe make a difference. Both of them, you know, could easily be the 4th and 5th starter. So, you know, we're just bad, and I don't really know what else to do. I think Oakland has taken over this division so quickly that it's caught us a little off guard. And so we're going to play this 3-game series against Detroit, of course, my personal favorite team, with a bunch of players that we don't even know. And maybe we can get some victories here. They have a worse record than we do, for what it's worth, and maybe we can win. Sweep the series and get right back in it. Who knows? Let's go ahead and get today's game started. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Be a subscriber. I did purchase the prize for our first free giveaway today, the grand prize. It will be an autograph card, and it is Seattle Pilots related. So stay tuned for that. You must be a subscriber to get in on the free giveaway. And I also have the next graded card prize for the next giveaway, and that will take place I think on the 15th of November. That's what I'm planning. So be a member and get in on that. Okay, anyway, we got Jerry Stephenson starting today. He has not pitched particularly well. All the bullpen is available. That's good news. We'll take a look at the lineup for today. Gary Ignasiak is a lefty, so we have our lineup in there versus lefties. I want to, let's take a look here. I mean, we have to give Tommie AGEE a day off. I guess maybe not today, considering he does hit lefties well, and that's something, I guess. So let's go ahead and give him the start, and Mark Belanger will be in there too. All right. So it's our regular lineup, I guess. Okay, let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown for the Seattle Pilots. Batting leadoff at second base is Tito Fuentes. Batting second and catching is Manny SANGUILLEN. Batting third and left field is Jose CRUZ. Batting cleanup at first base is Deron Johnson. Batting fifth at third base is Rich Rollins. Batting sixth in right field is Joe PEPITONE. Batting seventh in center field is Tommie AGEE. Batting eighth at shortstop is Mark Belanger. And batting ninth is the pitcher Jerry Stephenson. Okay, here's Gary Ignasiak. For the Tigers, you'll see that he was a rookie in our first sim year. He lost 22 games for the Tigers. An improvement the second year in 1970, where he went 15-17. And he's off to a much better start this year. Look at all the walks that he's accumulated. Almost a 1-for-1 ratio with walks and strikeouts. He is making his sixth start already. He's 1-2 with a 3.32 ERA, 21 strikeouts in 38 innings pitched. Opponents are batting 176 against him. One complete game and a shutout. Fastball topping out at 91 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 44.2%. He's got an excellent changeup rated at 96 and a fastball just about at league average. And somehow that calculates to an overall 94 rating, which is fascinating how that could be possible at age 21. He is a left-hander and he's arbitration eligible at the end of the year. Look at his log. So the shutout was in his first game of the year through that complete game shutout versus Baltimore. He's coming off his worst outing versus Boston. He gave up 6 runs in 6 innings. He has suffered back-to-back losses. Let's take a look at the Tigers' defense. The corner outfield spots, both below league average with DERRICK and NORTHRUP. Second base is an issue with Ike BROWN. And behind the plate is normally the backup catcher, Jim Price, below league average, and with a below league average arm rated a 77. A little tougher to run when you have a left-hander on the mound. Okay, here we go. Tito Fuentes leading it off versus Gary Ignasiak. 1-1 count, and Fuentes will pop it up to short. Tommie MATCHICK making the catch, 1 out. Here's Manny SANGUILLEN. He's got an 8-game hitting streak. Had multiple hits in back-to-back games. Comebacker to Ignasiak for out number 2. And Jose CRUZ, lefty on lefty. He's batting 261 versus lefty. And another comebacker to the pitch. Great. Fantastic. We go to the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at this sad Tigers lineup. Batting leadoff in center field is Ron Woods. Batting second in right field is Jim Northrup. Batting third in left field is Mike DERRICK. Batting cleanup at first base is John ELLIS. Batting fifth and catching is Jim Price. Batting sixth at second base is Ike BROWN. Batting seventh at third base is Don WERT. Batting eighth at shortstop is Tom MATCHICK. And batting ninth is the pitcher Gary Ignasiak. Okay, Jerry Stephenson making his 5th start of the year. 1-1 with a 4.58 ERA. 15 walks, 15 strikeouts, and 19 2/3 innings. Opponents are batting .253 against him. His fastball tops out at 96 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage right around 41%. The fastball is his only good pitch, rated a 93. Overall rated a 79. The 27-year-old righty is a free agent at the end of the year. Look at his log. He walked 11 batters now in his last 2 starts, including 6 against the White Sox in 4 innings. So we yanked him out even though he only gave up 2 runs. I have no idea what this guy has to offer us. Your guess is as good as mine. So all we can do is play it out. We'll take a look at our defense. It's the huge right field with Joey Pep. Not so good defensively. We got SANGUILLEN behind the plate. Okay, here we go. Ron Woods leading it off. He's got one of those in-action cards made famous in 1971. Tommie AGEE's got one of those as well, where all the, they had the portrait cards, and then they had the horizontal cards where it showed them doing something in gameplay. And somehow Ron Woods got one for the Yankees. He was on the Yankees in 71. Here we go. Ron Woods pops it up to third baseman, foul ground. That's not what it looked like. But we'll take it. Anytime Rollins can make a play at third, I got to feel good about it. Here's Jimmy Northrup looking for his first home run of the year. He goes to left field, and there's a single. So runner on first. Mike Derrick batting .357 with 5 home runs. A guy I'd never even heard of. As Northrup steals second. Oh, my God. The lowly Tigers are going to crush us. That's his first stolen base of the year. Runner in scoring position and an 0-1 count to Derrick. He's swinging. High pop-up on the infield, carrying to the outfield grass. And there's out number 2 as Belanger makes the catch. That's going to leave it up to the first baseman, John Ellis. And that'll get the runner. 1-0. Fourth double for John Ellis. Jim Price, the catcher. Ground ball to second, and that'll do it. Top of the second, here is Deron Johnson. Popping it up. We have yet to make it to the outfield. Maybe Rich Rollins will be the first guy batting .447 with 3 home runs. Okay, well, we hit it to the outfield. Making baby steps. And Joey Pep, 2-2. Of course, the left-hander gets a hit off the left-hander. There's our first hit of the game. And here's the other in-action card. What was bad about these cards? I mean, this is the first attempt, right, for Topps? So you got to give them credit for making the effort. But, like, if you didn't know, who would you think Tommie AGEE was in this picture? I mean, if it's the base runner, he's got his back to him. It's not really a great shot to put on a baseball card when you can't even recognize your own player. AGEE with a ground out. All right, we go to the bottom of the second. Here's Ike Brown. And a walk. Leadoff man is on. Brown's got good speed. 1-2 count to WERT. The old poo-poo platter. Walk, strikeout combo. 1 out. Tommie MATCHICK. There we go. Let's get a fresh order of poo-poo platter. We're going to bring the corners in. I'm assuming there's a bunt. 0-1. No, he's swinging. Why would he do that? Oh, because it had to be an error. Awesome. That is 8 consecutive errors by the Pilots without our opponent getting one. So that's why he was swinging, because the error had to happen. That's awesome. I love Baseball Mobile and just how terrible it is. Ron Woods grounds out. That'll score another run. 3-0. You're all in earn. And then Jim Northrup flies out to center. Okay, 3-0. Top of the third. Here's Mark Belanger. Hey, there's a base hit by the worst player on the team. And an error. So that error streak is over. As Jim Northrup boots it, allowing Belanger to get to second. They're going to pull in their third baseman. Let's see if Jerry Stephenson can drop it like it's all. It's back to the pitcher. Third baseman's in, and so Belanger somehow makes it to third. We'll go on contact. Fuentes, a good contact hitter. And he pops it up. So, yeah, this is going to be a complete game shutout for Ignasiak, I have a feeling. Oh no, it's going to be a score on the error. That sucks. Oh no! That wasn't an error. That's a 50-50 shot whenever that happens. It's 3-0, despite having the leadoff man reach second. Mike Derrick popping it up. John Ellis. There's a third walk. So that's 13 walks. No, I'm sorry. That's 14 walks in 2+ starts. Jim Price flying out to left center. And Ike Brown hits a ground ball to Belanger. And we keep him off the board. That's a good sign. Jose Cruz, leadoff single. I mean, we're going to lose. We may as well go for it. And he is safe at second. So Cruz gets his team lead in doubles back with 7. 7 doubles, 2 triples, and 3 home runs. Look at what he did last year in 250 at-bats. That was maybe one of the best trades I've ever made. Can't remember who we gave away. Good job by Deron Johnson moving Cruz over. And again, we'll go on contact. Rich Rowell, we like him in this spot. 1-0. Hey, he goes the other way for a single. Cruz scores. It's 3-1. We're going to hit and run with Joey Pep. This could be a strike him out, throw him out. No, he does get the ball on the ground. Rollins advances, and Tommie AGEE's got a shot to drive him in. 4 for 20 in his career. I believe the career totals down below here are accurate. And another comebacker to the pitcher. That's the third ground out to the pitcher in 4 innings. We do get on the board. It's 3-1. Don WERT leading it off, bottom third of the lineup. How is it you have a 96-mile-an-hour fastball and you cannot strike anybody out, not even the pitcher? There's one. Ignasiak 1-1 and a base hit by the pitcher. So stupid. Ron Woods with a ground ball short. Top of the 5th inning. Mark Belanger, by the way, 3 for 5 and 3 walks against Ignasiak. He is the kryptonite to that changeup. And another base hit for Belanger. No, we're not going to go for 2 this time. All right. Well, everybody knows we're going to bunt. Let's see if he can drop it like it's hot. He's already got 1 today, right? How can he get 2? Probably not a second one. Oh, he does. All right. Runner in scoring position for Tito Fuentes. 1-1. High fly ball, right field. Is that deep enough to get Belanger to third? It is. Okay, Sanguillen trying to keep that hit streak alive. 1-0 count. Nope. Bottom of the 5th. Stephenson's only given up 2 earned runs. 6 base runners. Here's Jim Northrup. 3rd time through the lineup now. And a base hit for Northrup. Mike Derrick. Oh, Northrup gets picked off by Jerry. Who would have thunk it? We'll take whatever they want to give us. Mike Derrick popping it up. There's out number 2. And John Ellis. He is the cleanup hitter on this team. I believe Al Kaline is still on their bench. I think Ike Brown is on their bench. And Willie Horton is on their bench. Top of the 6th inning, here's Jose Cruz. He's got a double. Pops it up to first. Darren Johnson under 200. And a base hit the left. It's like as soon as he dips under 200, he'll get a hit. Well, we absolutely have to hit and run now, don't we? First pitch. Ground ball to first. Johnson will advance into scoring position for Joey Pep. He's batting .313 as a lefty versus lefties. 1-0. He pulls it. Actually, was jammed inside. Popping it up. All right. Well, we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. I mean, we may as well keep Jerry in there. We got 3 righties coming up. Price with a ground ball to second. Ike Brown, 0-2. Another grounder to Fuentes. And Don WERT. What a surprise. 3 ground balls to second. Great randomness to this game. Mickey Stanley is going to come in and play right field. Essentially, no, something's different here. No. He comes in to play left field. It says right field, but he's in left. Woods is in center. Northrup is in right. I don't know why that happened. Did Northrup go from left to right field? I cannot remember. No, it was Northrup was in right. So I don't understand what that's about. Just another glitch in this fucked up game. Okay, Tommie AGEE. Yeah, there's a hit. Not when we needed it. Nope. Oh, jeez. I think we have to let Belanger swing away. I mean, normally I would play small ball and try to get AGEE into scoring position. He's not going to steal on a lefty. He can barely steal at all. And Belanger's 2 for 2, and we know that he's got his number. He has not walked or struck out anyone, despite having a career of walking and striking out everyone. Great job, baseball mogul. All right, we're going to let him swing away. I mean, we have the evidence. Oh, God, it was right in his eye line. Popping it up. Oh, no! No, that sucks to be you. Okay, so that is an error by the shortstop, MATCHIK. Well, we got to take out Jerry now, don't we? Yeah, boy. I will bring in Aurelio Rodriguez. He does not have a hit versus a lefty, but he does have the best power on the bench. A 3-run home run would be a miracle. And it would also give us the lead, and then we could put him in defensively. That is my thanking. Let's see what happens. First and second, nobody out. 0-2. Oh, God. I swear. We have no chance. We can't even put the ball in play with a pinch hitter. Fuentes tapped it back to the pitcher again. And this is really our last hope right here. If Manny SANGUILLEN cannot come through with runners on first and second and nobody out, this game is over. And a base hit for SANGUILLEN. There we go. No. We're going to hold the runner at third. SANGUILLEN's hit streak is alive. His 6th double of the year. Give him another RBI. It's 3-2. And, I mean, this is as good a guy as anybody to have up in this spot. Take a look at the in-game stats. CRUZ is 1 for 3. Here we go. I mean, it's too early to really say this, but our season is kind of on the line right now. And, of course, he grounds out. Rollins is due up, so we really can't use him. What are we going to do here? Yeah, I mean, I guess we just blew it. it was the right move, but now it's just not going to pay off the way we need it to. All right, let's bring in Ron Locke to face these two lefties. I don't even know if Ignasiak will bat. So you know what? I'm going to undo this. And we're going to bring in the guy that does not get lefties out, Ron Perinoski. I don't want to waste Locke in case we tie it up. Perinoski cannot get lefties out. We're just playing the odds. Oh, he pops it up. That's good. Now, will they let Ignasiak bat? They do. Okay. Cool. 1-0 count. And Ignasiak goes to left field. Almost had his second hit of the game. We'll let him pitch to Ron Woods. And then if he gets on, we'll go with Northrup. If he gets on. Of course he gets on. We're going to guard the lines. Ron Woods has a ton of speed. I can't remember if I ever said this aloud, but when I was playing a previous Tigers sim universe, I think I started in 1960. I once got 90 stolen bases with Ron Woods. That was my all-time best in stolen bases and a balk. Okay, so now it doesn't matter. Yep, 4-2. That balk would never happen if he wasn't going to get a hit. So, I mean, this game just blows so hard. It's unbelievable how terrible this game is. He hasn't walked anybody. How is that possible that we never walk? All right, 4-2, going to the ninth inning. AGEE, Belanger, and somebody, probably Johnny Jeter. Well, not a complete game shutout, but it was a complete game. Victory. 1 earned run. No walks by a guy that walked 170 last year. This game is absolutely horrible. Take a look at the standings. 20-3. We are 10 games back in April, and we're not alone. You know, that's crazy. You know, and the crazy, you know, we've learned this, right, from watching season after season and playing this game, that the game never really lets your, even if you're bad, the game never really lets your team get too far away from the lead. It's like it's got its own built-in Madden programming where, like, you're always going to come back and make it close. So the fact that we are actually 10 games back, and we're not even out of April yet, is pretty freaking fascinating to me. I did not see that coming. I would have guessed we might have been in last place, but I would never have thought that Oakland would be 20-3. That's pretty incredible. Headline news: Brainiac baseball. California beats Minnesota 7-0. Andy Messersmith. Good job. That's a pitcher we like in this game. Paul Gilliford. Wait, is he on Baltimore or is he on Oakland in this game? Let's take a look at his scouting. Okay, he's been on Oakland. He's 6-0 for Oakland. Oh, man. Paul Gilliford was the key. He went 5-11 last year with a 6.63 ERA. And this year, he's 6-0. That's just dumb. Take a look at transactions. Oh, boy. Tom Terrific is going to... Oh, we got a bunch of guys here. We got Ralph Gar, missing 6 more days. Bob Locker, going to miss a month with a fractured eye bone. Tom Seaver. Oop. Tom Seaver, there we go. He hasn't really, I mean, he's been really good, actually. Very consistent. But he hasn't become Tom Terrific yet, I don't think. He's got an 89-mile-an-hour fastball and a 4-seam. He's got 3 pitches, 80 or better. And he's going to miss a little over a month. And John Andrews, I don't have a card for relief pitcher John Andrews. That reminds me, I mentioned yesterday that we needed a card for that guy that was on Cleveland. And Julio L. was nice enough to find him for us. And you know what? I'm going to show you real quick. So, I've already forgot his name. I'm going to find it here. Jerry Haggard. So here's a photo of Jerry Haggard. You'll see that he's wearing a basketball uniform. Thanks again for Julio for digging this up. He went into the Lubbock, Texas Sports Hall of Fame. In high school, he was a great baseball player and an excellent basketball player. He could have went anywhere to play basketball, but he instead signed with the Indians, making it to AAA. He never did make it to the majors. And because he was so good in high school, he went into the Lubbock, Texas High School Sports Hall of Fame. So pretty cool, and he's made it to the majors in our game. So very, very interesting. Got to read about him. Okay, let's go ahead and pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe to the channel. I wish this game didn't suck so hard. Player of the game, we're going to give it to Manny Sanguillen, simply because he keeps his hit streak alive at 9, and he had a double. Jerry Stephenson did not pitch poorly. He did walk more than he struck out, of course, because that is what we do. But Gary Ignasiak, with his 96 rating or whatever the fudge it was, did not walk anybody in 9 innings. He's 2-2. Stevenson's 1-2. All right. We're going to come back tomorrow, play another game. Until then, everyone, have a great day.